In this video, we're going to demonstrate how Forex Source subscribers made money trading a sentiment shift involving weakness in the euro from the ECB and coronavirus fears. Now, the move we're going to be looking at is this one here on the euro US dollar. So let's break this down and see how we could have predicted and caught this move using our market commentary. Before we begin, don't forget to hit the button to subscribe or follow us so that you'll always be notified every time that we release a new video. So firstly, we need to understand the context or the baseline surrounding this pair before the actual move took place. So inside the Forex Source terminal on the 13th of March, we released our tradable sentiment shift report that highlighted that the euro was pressured after the ECB increased their asset purchases the day before and also failed to appease the markets that the bank has done enough to keep the economy steady in the midst of the coronavirus. Also in the terminal, inside our currency sentiment theme report, we saw that the dollar was well supported across the board due to safe haven bids as investors rotated their portfolios back into cash during the market turmoil caused by COVID-19. Now, once this baseline was in place, the next step was to identify the type of breaking news that would generate the biggest market moving shift. So for this, we can go back into the terminal to our video commentary section. Now, in the video commentary section, we released a video at the start of the European trading session that highlighted that we had a downside bias on the pair and that given the current sentiment at the time, traders could have chosen to either enter a trade at the market, to the downside, and we also highlighted that traders from a more conservative point of view could have waited for a pullback back to that 112 psychological level and jumped in when we got further negative news regarding the coronavirus spread and the potential impact in the eurozone. So now all we needed was the actual trigger, in other words, the sentiment shift that we waited for to actually take place. So also in the terminal later on the 13th of March, we released another video update telling our subscribers to look out for a European Commission press conference to announce an economic response towards the coronavirus. Now, jumping to the terminal on the 13th of March, we can see that the actual measures proposed by the European Commission failed to appease markets of their concerns and saw extra pressure coming in on the euro. Now, looking at the chart itself, if we jumped in right at market with our first video commentary of the day, we could have caught an 80 pip move to the downside and took off that position at that highlighted area that we had on the chart, where we expected some support to come into the pair. Now, if we missed that very first entry, you could still have had an opportunity to jump in on the trade after that EC press conference and bank that remaining 40 pips to the downside. And took off that trade at the same place at that 111 psychological price level. Now, the focus of these trade example videos are not to showcase a particular strategy, but rather to show how our commentary and analysis can help you interpret news and fundamental analysis and turn that into profitable trades. So if you're interested in learning more about Forex Source and how our market commentary and analysis can help you, click the link below and check out Forex Source. Thank you so much for watching, and please remember to post your questions or comments below this video. We read and appreciate all of them and actually base our future videos on what you guys ask for.